from Stampin' Notes, and welcome to Monday Simply Stampin' in the Meadow. It is Monday, September 5th, 2022, and it's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. And it's so dreary here in the Northeast. I actually was not going to be on tonight, but we decided to get on. The weather's so kind of nasty that I'm here. I'm home. So anyways, I have a great project to share with you. It is these little craft boxes, our craft gift boxes, which are actually on sale this week. And I'm going to show you how to make this. So you have this little shaker thing going on in the top of them. And we're going to come back to that in a minute. I want to tell you about my Sweet Notes Card Club. It is a monthly card kit that comes to you in the mail that I put together. And this month's kit is featuring the Cottage Wreath stamp set. It's right here. And the dies that go with that. And also the Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. So in your kit, and I'm showing you two of the cards in the kit. There's 4 different cards, and you get everything to make 2 of each. And this is a fun fold here. So I also include $25 worth of product, and this month's product includes, you will get the Cottage Wreath stamp set. If you already have this stamp set, you can substitute something else. It's the same value. It's $19. You get the stamp set. You get all the ingredients pre-cut for you to make 2 each of 4 different cards. And any die cutting will be done for you, except for die cutting that has to be done after you stamp. Like, I won't be able to do these, but this big wreath underneath here will be die cut. I don't know if you can see that. And then your cardstock will be die cut. The insides, you get the envelopes. You also get priority shipping, and you get a video tutorial and a PDF tutorial, and the cost is $42. If you stay in for 6 consecutive months, you get to pick any stamp from the current catalogs that you would like for free. And it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of ladies that enjoy this class. So I'm going to put a link where you can register in the comments below this video tonight. Also, that's $42, but if you want to add on the dies that go with that set, and they're fabulous. Here's all the different dies. It is $75 to add those on, and you are not paying tax or Stampin' Up! Shipping that I pay to get it to me. You are just paying for the bundle itself plus the card kit. So there's 3 options: just the kit, which this month includes the stamp set, and 12 pieces of the 12 by 6 of the Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. It's really pretty. And also everything to make the cards. There's that. The basic kit, which includes a stamp set this month, is $42. If you want the dies included, it's $75. If you just want the PDF tutorial, that's $15. And the tutorial is free to you if you are on my team. Okay. One more thing I want to talk about. Actually, 2. The Perfect Partners dies have been released. So this is 6 different dies that coordinate with stamp sets that we already have available in the catalog. And if you don't have the stamp set already, you can buy the bundle, the stamp and the dies, at a discount of 10% off. And these are only available till supplies run out. So you want to, if there's something you really want, you want to snatch them now. There's the Apple Blossom Apple Harvest bundle, Fresh Cut Stems bundle, the Playful This Birthday Piggy bundle. I love the dies to that. Tree trimmings dies, and the stamp set is in the annual catalog. The waterfall dies and the Yeti dies. So that is going on. And then Stampin' Up! Is having a monthly sale this every week this month is in September. And these Kraft boxes are usually $10 for 10, and they are on sale. I believe they're $8. And also the 6x6 Kraft paper, which I'm going to use tonight too, is on sale. And I think it's usually $6 and it's $4.80. I might have that wrong. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to make this shaker box. It's really cool. It makes a really nice gift box. Something special that you would want to give to someone. So we're going to start with burnishing, holding our box. Actually, I'm going to start with my putting some blending some color on this box. So sorry, I had a brain you know what there and I couldn't think. Okay, so I'm going to take this is last week's thing. I'm just going to lay this on here. I'm bringing in my blending brush and I'm going to use soft suede. And this is going to be the front of the box. And I just want to blend or sponge some color to make on this to make it a little darker. And I'm starting off on the side here and going in like this. We're going to give it kind of an antique-y look. I'm trying not to get up on that window pane. We're going to go along this like this. And I especially want the corners darker. And I'm starting off over here because it will be too dark if I just start blending right on the box itself without blending a little bit of it off onto scrap paper. So I want my sides too to have a little bit of ink on them, make them a little darker. If you're on here, say hi, tell me where you're from. And also, last week's winner for commenting and sharing is Cheryl Therian. And Cheryl will win a package of the red and green adhesive back pearls. There's gold, silver, green, and red. So Cheryl, if you want to message me and give your address information, then I will send those out to you. Okay, so I want this a little darker here. I'm going to turn this way. And I want this a little darker here too. This side seems a little darker than this side, so I'm just going to come in and blend that good. All right, so we're going to call that good. Now I've got a piece of my Kraft cardstock that's on sale, and I'm going to just blend this on the edges too. I'm going to go all the way around. And this is going to be on the inside when you open the box. I'll show you in a minute. This is going to be where the greeting is, and you could even sign this if you wanted to. Okay, so we've got our blending done. Let me take the scrap paper out. Move that. I'm going to bring in my bone fold, bone folder, and I'm just gonna press these in and burnish them. See, things folded, but I'm not gonna put it together yet. If you're on here, tell me what you did for Labor Day today. I hope the weather is better than for you where you are than it has been here. It was started out really muggy this morning. And warm. I think the low was only 65 last night, which is warm for here in Western New York State. I live on a farm, and this is rural Western New York State is where I live. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is stamp what we want on our inside sentiment here. And I'm gonna use some clear embossing powder. I'm gonna use real red ink. I'm gonna grab that. I forgot to bring it over. So with the clear embossing powder, what you want to do is get it on there right as soon as you lift your stamp up off that after you've stamped this. And so it really doesn't have any time to dry. You're going to put this over it, and then it'll raise it up and it will be colored. But it gives it a nice look. Stamp set. I need my sentiment. Okay, so I'm using the brightest glow stamp set, and I'm going to use Merry Christmas from that. I've got my real red ink. I'm going to take the top off of this just so I'm ready. I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. Hi, Melissa Larrabee Shipment. Nice to have you on here. Is it raining up there? Okay, let's see if we can get this centered. Okay, I think that looks centered. And I'm going to put this right over that, just like that. And now I'm going to pour that off. Okay, so you can see it's very faint. You really can't see it good. It's pretty dull looking, but you wait, it's going to come to life. Rainy all day. Yeah, I know. I know, heat embossing. I do too. Yes, good for cleaning. Absolutely. The best weather for cleaning is when it's raining. Okay, this is the heat tool, and I'm just going to turn it on. And we're going to heat this up. So that powder will heat up and get clear, and it will be nice and shiny. Did you see it turn? All right. We just want to make sure that's I love that font. You know, that Merry Christmas. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it is such a wow, and it is easy. Now I'm going to wipe that off because I got powder on there. I got my new embossing tray all ready to use, and then I didn't dump my powder into it. I got to get used to using it. So this is a new tool from Stampin' Up. You just dump your powder in here, and it has this little cap on here that turns, and you can dump it right into your little powder. And it has a wonderful tweezers that come with it too, and embossing buddy and a brush. And I meant to use it and I forgot. Okay, so on the back of this, we're going to turn this over. And this is the same exact size. This is 5.5 by 4.25. And we're going to glue it, except I want this side up. We're going to glue it onto there. So these boxes would be, you could make them for anything. Birthday, Christmas. This happens to be Christmas, but they would be nice for Halloween. And this, the Cottage Wreath stamp set is nice for the fall season and also for Christmas. So the Kraft cardstock kind of buckles a little bit from the embossing, but it'll be fine. I'm going to turn this over and just it'll be fine once we get it inside our box. So I've got a little bit of paper here. I want to trim that off. And I'm bringing in some long scissors to do that. And I'm just going to go right along this edge here. And then there's a little bit there, but I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so on the opposite side, well, I'm not going to put it on yet. I'm going to get my foam onto the box. So this is our box that we've sponge with some soft suede. And this is going to be the front. It's going to open like this. And what we're going to do right now is I'm going to put my barrier here for the glitter to keep all that glitter in there. And you can use our adhesive strips. We have long strips that come in a package. I'm going to use, this is our foam adhesive sheet, and I've cut this down quite a bit, and I'm going to cut my own strips. I want it a little bit thicker. So I'm just going along. This is probably 1/4 inch wide, maybe. I'm going to cut those like that. I'm taking this off here, and I'm laying it as close to where the cardstock meets the plastic sheet here that's on here, the edge of the opening. And I'm putting it right along like that. I hope that glare isn't too bad. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to cut 2 more long ones. And these I'll probably have to cut down a little bit. This will be too long. And it can be crooked. It's not going to show. So I'm going to cut it off right about here. And notice I'm not taking the top layer, I'm not peeling the top layer off yet, because when we put our sequins in, if this layer is off, this is really sticky. A lot of sequins will stick to that, and we don't want that. So I'm just trimming this off a little bit here. I had fun making these today. All right, and so we've got our little rectangle barrier. I'm going to trim that down a little bit. And I'm going to use the wreath from the cottage wreath dies. I was wondering exactly the name of those. Well, they go with the cottage wreath set. And I've already die cut the wreath. So we have 2 layers to the wreath. There's this one, and I've used Evening Evergreen, and you can see this can be 3D because you can bend it so these leaves stick out. And I'm not going to do that with this because this is going to be flat inside the box. And then I have this other die cut that's just kind of a single layer of leaves, where this has 2 of each going all the way around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on there like this. And I want it kind of not exactly on top of where the other leaves are. So I'm bringing in my Tombow glue, and I've just put it in a needle nose glue bottle. These are available on Amazon. I think someone on YouTube asked me last week where I got them, and I sent them the link. So if you're interested in that, I'd be glad to send that link to you. Okay, so I'm going to lay this over the top of this wreath, just like that. I'm going to hold it down just a minute here. I'll show you which dies they are in this set. So these would be, this is the double leaf die, and this would be for the single. And you've got also what is nice about this is if you're cutting like fall leaves, you've got 2 of these that cut 3 leaves at a time. And we're going to be using this tonight. It's like a little sprig. There's 4 of those, so you can cut 4 of those at a time, which I really love. There's a die cut in here for a spider if you want to use it for Halloween. And there's Christmas and fall. Nice set. All right, and there's a bow in that set, and I'm going to add my bow on there. Actually, I think I want the bow hanging at the bottom of the wreath, and I'm just gonna dab it like that. So we have our wreath made. Now I'm going to use some of our elegant trim, a piece of the gold, and I'm just going to put it in the top here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this stick to my adhesive strips that I've got in there. I'll show you what I mean. Move this stuff out of the way. So when we close this, we want this to be seen like this in this window. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the strip off this one. It's going to look like it's upside down right now. And I want to place it where I want it in my window. And I think about like that. Then it looks like it's hanging. I'm just going to press that down. Let's take a look here. Okay, that's about right. That is a great value for that set. There are just a lot of dies in that set. And it's nice because you can use it for different seasons. Okay, so we've got our wreath where we want it. Now, before I peel these off, oh, I'm going to add a piece of tear and tape over that just to make sure that's secure in there. And then it will also be sticky for our panel that's what we're going to put over this. So I had posted that we had that litter of piglets born last week, and we've got another mama, two more mamas. One's due like tonight and another one tomorrow. So I will have to post pictures of those. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks like it's upside down right now in here. Okay. But when we flip this up, it will be the right way. So let's find our piece that we did Merry Christmas on. So when we open this box, we want this to be facing us this way. Because if we put it this way, the same way the wreath is going, it's going to be upside down when the box is open. Okay, so we want to put it on this way. And I'm going to go ahead and put my sequins in there. And these are in the annual catalog. These are Sparkle and Shine Sequins assortment. Put them in there like this. All right. So you see what I mean about they would be all over and sticking to the sides. There's some here. Move them over. There. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take these other tops off these strips here. Just like this. And we remember we want our Merry Christmas to be facing this way. I think I want to trim that. I was going to leave it, but I'm going to trim it just a little. Okay. All right, so this is gonna go over our whole, from here to here and here to here. So this is 5.5 by 4.25. We're gonna lay that on there just like that. And it says Merry Christmas. Okay, let's see what oh good, that looks great like that. This paper is from something sweet. Sweetest Christmas paper. And I love the gingham dots. All right, so to put the box together, we're gonna make our, let's do the top part here first, our lid. And there's these sticky tabs. You just pull them off like that. Underneath there is some sticky stuff, adhesive. And we're gonna pull this one off just like that. All right, so there's the top. Now let's do this bottom part of our box. This would also hold like a really beautiful sugar cookie, pair of socks, a tie, a gift card, or a couple gift cards. Okay. And then these are gonna come off here. And these boxes really are a good value, especially even before they were on sale. You get 10 of them for, I think it was $10. Hi. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'm gonna put this right on there like that. Okay, so here's our box. Our cover comes down like that. Isn't that pretty? Let me hold it this way and you can see it maybe better without the shine. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate this top just a little bit. And I've got these are from the cottage wreath dies. I'm gonna put some there and some up here. Two there like that. So let's glue these down. There's one. And I like the blending the ink on the top. It gives it kind of a rustic look. And we'll do these. So these are on sale. The craft paper that I used is on sale. Some of the other things that are on sale, I think the Snow Puff paint, the Splendid Days Designer Series paper, that's really pretty. It's a specialty paper. It's beautiful. That's on sale. And I'll post the things that are on sale also, and so you'll be able to see what it is. Okay, we're going to add a couple of those little red and green adhesive backs gems, and these are what I'm giving away. If you comment and share this week, you'll be put in a drawing to win these. Put those right there. And a couple right here. Just like that. Now let's add some ribbon. I could add, oh, let's go with the real red. And this is a mini ruffled ribbon. Now you need at least probably 24, 26 inches, okay? And so before I tie that all up, let's take a look at the inside of this. So here's our decorated box. Oh, yeah, me too, Mom. And here we're going to open it, and our goodie can be in here with some pretty tissue paper. And here is our Merry Christmas. Okay. And my mom always made Christmas so special. She would wrap everything so beautifully. And we have beautiful decorations, wonderful memories. Okay, I'm going to put a piece of this tape right up here to hold our ribbon in place. And take the pick tool. Let's lift that off there. And I'm going to bring in our ruffled ribbon. And we're going to put this on, lay that right on there like that, and bring this down underneath the box. And we're going to tie a bow here. It would be pretty with that silver edged. There's a silver edged ribbon this would be pretty too because of the silver and the sequins. Oops, I lost it. Let's do this again. So these would be fun to create with like a scene, with little trees. There's a tree punch, the evergreen tree punch. Put them down in the bottom. You could do even that barn set, the barn stamp set and the dies. Could do the barn in the background and all kinds of fun things you could do with this. So there is our box. Isn't that pretty? It'd be a nice, pretty box for a Christmas decoration. I'll show you the other ones. This one here, I've used the dies that go with, oh, look, they go with the brightest glow. Oh, Twinkling Lights dies. Has this beautiful snowflake in it. And I've used the rose gold paper. And this is the in color ribbon. This is a sweet sorbet, but it pulls more of a pink. And then the gems in this one are from the fancy sequins. Their assortment. There's a blue and a green and a pink one. So that's that one. This one is those same dies, the Twinkling Lights dies, and I've used the tree, and the bow is from the Cottage Wreath dies. And this is the glimmer paper, the red, I can't think of the name of it, but there's a red and like a mint macaron and a yellow specialty paper in the back. And this tree, I like, you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's little decorations on it. This is the gold shimmer ribbon. I love that. And then the last one, I use the Cottage Wreaths dies, and I just use the plain craft paper in the background. I think I like it better with designer series paper, but if I had blended this in, I probably maybe would have liked it better. Sponge some soft suede or something on there. So I hope you've enjoyed these, and I hope you have a great rest of your Labor Day, and I will be back next